Hey YouTube, this is DaretoBeCreative, and I am here with an unboxing of this DIY 5 diamond painting kit that I received from Victoriasmoon. They contacted me and asked me would I try their product, and as you guys know, I've probably posted 6 videos of some 5 diamond painting. Some I've got from different online stores, some from AC Moore. AC Moore is an online, and I think maybe Walmart was one of the other places. But anyway, so I'm interested to see what Victoriasmoon's product is like, and of course I do have a code in the box in my description box below for 10% off if you purchase anything from their website. So they have various stuff, lots of different designs, as well as the paint by number. So let's just jump right in on this unboxing and see what we have in this kit. And it came double wrapped, and okay, nice sturdy box. Ooh, got a nice pen. All right, so pretty. This is one of those like the sticker rubber, the pickup pins, which I don't have one of these. I just have all the. So let's see. Alrighty, so cool. So I'm glad to get one of these to try that out, so I can actually see how that is. You can see that. So that was nice. I'll put it back in there in a minute. And so here is the canvas. So the canvas, of course, is the surface that you're going to be doing your drill on. So just unroll it. And you don't have to do anything special to canvases. Usually you can just peel back the adhesive and lay it out and just turn it flat. And I learned that from, I think it was Studio Sam. When I first got my first kit, I was like trying to do all this stuff like this, and thinking I was going to have to put it on something. But she just recommended to flatten it out was just a pull back. Nice and sticky. And I shouldn't do this with my robe on, so let me take that off. So I do not want to get fuzz on it. So you can see the little codes right there. So this says 25. You can already see that side has already gotten flatter. Just by releasing some of that and get some air in there. I don't know if the air is the reason why or not, but that's what I'm saying. Alright, so I forgot which image I picked out. Look how flat I got just by doing that. Wow. That was the best tip. And again, I don't take credit for that. I got that from Studio Sam. That's what it was. So in here too, they have another guide, like they do on the side of the picture. On the side of the canvas right here. And if you haven't done this before, like I just had on my fuzzy bed robe, you can put washi tape around the edges of it so that if you accidentally put your hand down. Another thing is to work in quadrants so the whole thing is not open. But it's just like if you ever did, which most of us have as a child, did paint by numbers. You just match these to that. So let's unbox the drills, and let's see how many we have in here. We should have 25 packs. So they come in here. Well, let's pull out this quickly. This is the toolkit. This is the standard toolkit that you get in any 5D diamond painting. Which this is your drill tray where you're going to pour your drill bits in here. These are some tweezers, which you can use in other projects too. Of course, there's a scraper to pick up these that you may lose. And these are actually square bits, yay. Because I haven't worked with the square. I've had more round, and I wanted to try some square ones. So it's my first time trying square bits. This, of course, is just like with any other pencil, cushion. And then this is your pen that you're going to use. And then this is your wax in here that you're going to use. I'm assuming this is the wax. Or did I drop it? Nope, sorry. I was like, that's mighty thin. But anyway, this is wax. You stick it in here, and it helps you pick up these. I'm not sure what this is at the moment. I don't know. I've never had one of these. It looks like something sticky. It is. So I'm not sure how to think about what that's for. I don't remember. I've never had one of those. Anyway, so these are your paints. Your paints. Your drill bits. And so you can tell this is double stuff. So this is probably, I packed the 2, but anyway, let me just count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so look, I had 26. Alright, so then what you would do is you're going to go back and you would match your numbers. And they have the numbers on it, which I really like that. A lot of the, well, I must say all the other ones that I had never put, like this says number 12, and then that's the actual color code. They have a standardized color code that they use for drill bits, which is really nice. And the reason why that color code number is, like this is 934, this is 647. And a lot of people store these because what happens is, let's say for instance, you know, you drop some, boom, and you spill all these and you can't get them all up or something, or you drop them somewhere and you can't get them. You get another diamond drill set, diamond painting set, and you usually have some left over. They usually always give you ample. So I haven't done one, I think, and finished every single one and didn't have any left over. You know, it might not be a lot, some are more than others, but you typically have left over. So you want to save those if you plan on doing any more diamond painting, so you can have those just in case you spill them. I mean, you may never spill them, but you never know. You can sneeze or anything. The other thing is a magnifying glass. For some people, they really need a magnifying glass, or a light box. That's another thing that a lot of people use that they may need, or just having bright light like this, you know, having an art light right over top of it might be helpful as well. But anyway, these are square, so like I said, I'm looking forward to that. The other thing you kind of look for is to see if it has a lot of junk in it, what they call like trash, for lack of other terms, which is like bits and pieces of plastic that you know you can't use. Sometimes you see different colors in the bags, but from what I can see, the bags all look uniform. As far as the drill bits, they all look like they're the same color in that bag. Like especially in the black, sometimes you'll see random like grays or whites or something in there, which, you know, that's just like a noise or trash is what they kind of call it. But from what I can see, everything looks like the bags are all colors, so that's good. That's one of the things you want to look for. The other thing is they all stuck together and it's with the static or whatever. Sometimes your drills will get that just from moving back and forth in the bag. But anyway, so I like the fact that they numbered them. So let me see if I have all of mine. I look at the numbers and put them in order. I'm pretty sure they're all here. But you just want to make sure you want to do your inventory. Because if you get started and you're missing something, you go like, oh my goodness. But, you know, another thing you can do when you have extra ones left over is you could substitute some of your colors. If you ever have in a situation where you did lose some, like say you was traveling somewhere, you took your drills with you and you left some. If you have extra ones left over, that'll save you from having to scrap your project. I am just trying to see if they're all in order. 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 11, 10, 9, where's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I want to make sure. Oh, here's 2. I was going to say I was missing bag 2. Alright, so I have all of my bags. And as you can see, there's differences in the thick. Well, I don't know if you can't see from there. This one is really thick, and then this one. And typically your blacks and whites tend to be thicker depending on the type of picture you got, because they are dominant colors. Black and white are in a lot of different colors. So just notice some bags may be heavier than others, and that's typical. They usually make the bags based on how many drills you need. So I'm sure the machine figures that out. So I have all of my numbers. I have all of my everything that I need to do my kit. So I'm glad to see that everything is there. So what I'm going to do, of course, is I will document. And now these kind of pictures of projects are not something that you do like typically like overnight. Well, you could, but you would have strain, because it's a repetitive motion that you would have to do, and bending over your neck and strain. So that's why a lot of people do them up on the easel angled. I don't have one, or light box angled up that I can do it on. Mine has to be flat. So I do them in stages, but I will come back and do some different stages and show you the progress of it, and so you can see how it's going and see which picture I chose. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can see that, but my light is in the way. Maybe I'll move it out of the way. But it is a front porch with a red umbrella, and you know I love red. So that is the picture there. So it's a black and white picture, hence all the extra black, white, and gray with a red, just a pop of color, a red umbrella. So this is a 25 by 30, and for those of you who know how to convert, yeah, I learned and don't pay attention, don't remember. So let's roughly see what this is. So in inches, you know, the American school system, we're supposed to switch to the metric when I was a kid, and we never did. So basically this says, this is the plastic covering is 10 inches. So the actual canvas is probably about a half an inch shorter than that. So this is 10 by 12 and, whoops, 12 and a half. But again, if you go back and pull this back, that's about a quarter inch on both sides. So it would be about a half inch shorter than what I just quoted you. And of course, if you know how to convert those over, then you already know the answer. But it's 25 by 30 centimeters for my Metro people who know how to do that. Yay. I know how to do it, but I'm lazy. So it's easier just using the ruler. The only thing I must say is, because they are standardized on the Metro metric system, is that finding frames to fit them are challenging. So you're gonna have to make your own custom mat board or grunge board, and maybe cut out a piece and put it in there, or just frame it in a shadow box or different things like that. Most frames won't let it fit in there because the drill bits are a little bit too thick. People pour resin on them. Not resin, different sealants and stuff like that. So it just depends on how you want to do your picture. All of mine that I have right now, I have not framed them, which, you know, I would love to do that, but I need to. And so that's one thing that's got to work on, is start framing some of these pictures. This one I really think would be cute, so hopefully I get to frame them. The other ones, you know, were ones that I was trying out and stuff. But anyway, so far so good, and I come back again with some more review of it. But again, this is the 5D diamond painting by Victoriasmoon. They have a 10% off coupon in the description box listed below. So thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing, and I dare you to be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.